So today I want to talk to you about Protégé. Protégé is the second step of cosmetology, well, at Paul Mitchell anyways. So I did core, great experience, a little challenging, but I managed to get through it. So as a Protégé, you're an assistant. You wash out the clients, you drape the clients for their services, you can help blow dry or flat iron. You're not cutting or doing anything with color or any type of chemical. And that's a 2-week process. So I'm not really going to go into too much detail of the Protégé because we're just assisting. I'm gonna go right into being on the floor. And I was so nervous. Being on the floor, it's like we're not dealing with mannequins anymore, for the most part. We're taking clients. And for me, I think they broke us in really easy. They gave us a blow dry. And I blow dried plenty of people's hair before, so I wasn't that nervous. So that was my first client. Then I had my first haircut. I don't have a picture because it wasn't like drastic, but my first haircut, it was a younger girl who really didn't want to cut her hair, but her parents made her. And her hair was like down her elbow, like down her back, and she wanted to take off like 3 to 4 inches. Okay, so I'm already a little nervous because she doesn't want it cut, and it's my first haircut, official haircut, on the floor. And I go to take her length, and here's her length here, and I go to snip. I snip this way. Now I almost panicked, but because it was down below, I was able to cover it. So I kept going. Then I go in and do her layers. Now her hair, because it's so long, I have to take her layers like this way. Like I have to go up. The piece that I was using to cut, to measure the length of all the layers, I lost it. And her layers were like this and were like that. I mean, there was a difference. Now I don't know if they were supposed to be left that long or if they were supposed to be short. Maybe they were supposed to be left long, but in my mind, I was like, well, it's not that bad. You know, we'll just blend it out a little bit. So I have my teacher who is supposed to check a haircut every, once we're done. She's cutting, she's checking. She's like, this should never happen. When you lose your guide, don't create a new one. I'm like, do you think I really meant to create a new one? I've been cutting all of what, a day now? You guys, it was an accident. Clearly it was an accident. So she goes, she fixes it, and I'm like, well, you know what? They're a little off. I told her, I was very honest with my client. I said, they're a little off, but we can leave it the way it is, or we can make it even. And the client said, it's okay, just leave it. She didn't want any more cutting done to her head. For me, it was fine. The girl was happy. There was no blood. She wasn't crying. I think that's a good day. Especially as a beginner, it's a good day. So that was how it went. I was a little uneasy after the first haircut, but I made sure I went in. I asked for help, and my week 1, or my first couple of weeks, or my first few months on the floor, they were great. So I thank you for watching. I will get into more detail. If you're a student, or if you're thinking about going to cosmetology, if there's anything you want to know that I missed, leave them down below and share this video with a friend. Bye.